Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, what's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and we're back with the multiplayer podcast. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies. I'm trying to find the actual show because I hear myself in my ear. Oh, here we go. Boy, let me mute myself in the back. Shout out to everybody watching, rocking out with Lavi. Like I said, you'd be so kind to hit the like button. We're gonna have a great show today. Now, the title of today's show is Now, D tried to flip it on me just now. The title of the show was, will D take another L or will Puertorock get his
Hell no. You made
on today's show? Listen, let's check it out, right? Now, listen,
let me take the L or will Puertorock get the W? That is it. You bet him 60. I bet him a meager $20.
Hey, this ain't got nothing to do with this bet. Trust me, he got some other shit on you. Now, listen, this ain't got nothing to do with the bet. I wouldn't even, if it was having to do with that bet, I would have named the show that and the number. I do believe we won, but that's neither here nor there. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My man King Trash Game, what's going on, good brother? Shout out to all you guys. If you say something to me, I don't see it. Like I said, I'm still my man Serge 305. What's good, bro? Hey Serge, I said, yeah, I don't know if you heard. You can send me that code, Serge. I can give it away if you didn't use it already. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Like I said, if I don't see you saying hi or whatever, as I'm not ignoring you, I'm not looking at the screen. I'm still tweeting it out. I'm running a little behind here. But anyway, before I start today or get into today's show, while the room is still filling up, D, what's going on with you, good brother? What you've been playing? What you've been testing? Talk to me. I haven't seen you got a presence. So what have you been doing with your presence?
I just got through Gears of War, man. Fantastic game.
I didn't compete this game with
Dealer. Dealer helped me clear it. Yeah, man. Was a good game, man. Was a good game. Really impressed with the visuals that it gave me on the Xbox One X. It was comparable to PC. Looked exactly the same. I would say it was running the Ultra preset. And I've been playing around with Project Cars, the demo, a little bit. So now I think I'm going to get into some Titanfall, man. That's the thing with the X. Because of all these enhancements, games that I never played before, I didn't have interest in. Now I have interest in. And so I'm getting into some of these, my backlog, you know?
No, yeah, I got a serious backlog my damn self. All right. My man P. Diddy named him Pretty. Puertorock, what's going on, good brother? Talk to me. What you got going on? What you playing? What you slaying?
Right now I'm doing finishing up Horizon DLC, the Frozen Wilds, and then I'm gonna hit up Nier Automata as my backlog. Still doing my MLB fucking whatchamacallit, the show and shit. And then I'm waiting for PUBG to come out at a solid 30 frames on the Xbox.
Oh, you ain't even got the S, you got the old 2013 model.
But I'm a still whoop ass at 30 frames.
That's what I'm talking about. That's listen, you got my man Puertorock. He does suffer from dementia and schizophrenia. He's used to playing, and you see his podcast do by himself. Used to playing by himself and talking to himself all the time. God is great all the time.
And you know what I'm saying, handing L's by myself.
That's what I'm talking about, good brother. My man Fonzarelli hit me up earlier and said, yo, Z, I need to be a part of today's show. What's going on? Talk to me, Fonz. What are you playing? Are you still a fan of the X? I haven't personally.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I'm a fan of the X. The X is an awesome console. That's what I've strictly been playing lately because that's all that's out right now is multiplats. That's what I've been playing on. I'm also getting ready to do my own podcast on Sundays. So
I heard.
Stitcher, it'll be all over the place. Anyway, but it'll be a gaming podcast focusing on all console gaming.
For sure.
You're doing it classic style, right? Like pre-recorded and then posting up, so it's classic.
Full production.
My man's going old school.
School. All right. My man, did I get a chance to get to everybody?
You always leave me out. It's cool though.
You gotta get Mr. Let's talk about it.
Your mic was muted. Though. Ashley, your mic was muted. I'm just getting back. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm just coming back to you.
Can't forget about that Aaron Judge.
Cool though, I'm at work anyway. I got like a minute left on my break, so I just wanted to jump in and say what's up to everybody. I got that Assassin's Creed Origin in the mail.
Oh, for sure. Shout out to brother Jesse.
Like I know everybody been talking about the graphics and the gameplay. A lot of people been calling it the game of the year. So I'm gonna really sit down and get invested in it and see what the hype is about. But I'm gonna get up with y'all later. I'm gonna check the show out later, man. Peace. Shout out to the chat. Love to everybody on the panel. I'm gonna check y'all later.
For sure. All right. Like I said, anyway, again, I haven't spoken to you guys in about 2 weeks, right? We skipped Thanksgiving. Hope everyone had a blessed holiday. But the before we get into the meat of the show, you know what I mean? Puertorock said he has some evidence he's been holding on to. Piece of shit there. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, great sales. I want to say this. I want to throw this little disclaimer here. I think overall it was good for gaming. It was a lot of money spent. A lot of new gamers. A lot of in Micro Patrick always make these bold predictions. This is going to be the last generation for gaming. He always makes those bold predictions. You know what I mean? But a lot of consoles were being bought. You had Sony come out there and say that they sold the most whatever consoles ever on a Black Friday. Microsoft, I don't know. They haven't really said anything too much. You had Adobe Digital saying that Nintendo may have won. You know what I mean? Shout out to Family Happiness for dropping $2 in Super Chat. I appreciate it, good brother. You got Nintendo. No, not Nintendo, but you have Adobe Digital saying that Nintendo racked up Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I just want to get you guys' opinion and maybe even predictions. You know what I mean? Who you think won Black Friday or whatever. And I start with my man Fonz. Like I said, I haven't spoken to you. I already know what Puertorock's going to say. Then I go to D. Then I come to Puertorock. But what's going on? Talk to me, Fonz.
Hey, dude, I predicted that Sony would win, but I think it's going to be the Switch. I think it's going to be Nintendo, then Sony, then of course Xbox. That's what I'm guessing. It's just all speculative here, but yeah, I just don't see. I really don't see that Nintendo loses right now. I mean, they've been winning so much lately; it's crazy. And they've been having Switches everywhere. They've been on top of it lately. Like every store I've been to, I've seen Switches in stock. I'm like, they just really they up their game this time around. I mean, we all know Nintendo sometimes they fall short of having stock, but not this time.
Well, it's Black Friday. It's like I said, it's Black Friday, so they should be. It'd be foolish for them to run low. You know what I mean? It would be foolish for them to, not have enough, or maybe they held them off. I'll be honest with you. I've always seen Switches in stores, so maybe I'm not looking for one. Maybe that's why. But I told you they always have them in the Kmart up the street for me. But people say it was some shortage. But I'm how I feel about the Switch. I'm not even gonna get into that. But so you're saying you think Sony is gonna eke this one out this Black Friday, this for the MPD rather? Or are you talking about the MPD, or are you talking about for Black Friday, or what are you talking about? They're gonna win.
I'm talking about both.
Oh wow. Okay.
Black Friday. I think Nintendo can take it.
Okay. All right. D, good brother D.
What's up?
Talk to me now. How's out there looking on the Canada landscape? You out there checking these stores? Who you think pulled it off? Who you think Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo? Talk to me.
Well, in Canada, I'm pretty sure that Sony pulled it off in Canada. I'm pretty sure they had the #1 selling here for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. I'm not sure for the month. I'm not sure on the numbers here, but in the States, I would say for the month that the Xbox One as a platform, if not slightly behind the Switch. Black Friday is kind of hard to say because the PlayStation did sell out at some point on Black Friday, so they didn't have some units available, and then the Xbox One S started to climb up the chart as people, they want to get a cheap console, right? There was like third-party sellers, like the scalpers selling the PS4s online. So it's hard to say. Did the Xbox platform catch up to PlayStation 4 because they had a lack of consoles? It's hard to say on Black Friday. It's hard to say. And I've been watching a lot of forums, like Reset Era, NeoGAF, the experts and the analysts and all the guys, and then they're saying that it's very close. It's hard to say. Flip a coin, any one of the three could win. So it's hard. Now, if I have to go by what I'm seeing, I think maybe the Switch won out Black Friday, just for the fact that it was selling consistently and that they had stock. They had stock available, and they had more than one SKU in the in the top 100. They had a couple, they have like the gray one, they have like the orange and whatever blue one, and then they have like the Mario bundle one. So they had a few that were actually in there. So it's hard to say, man. It's going to be an exciting MPD. This is going to be one of the biggest ones that we've had. The winner gets the spoils. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Did I get a chance? Oh, my man, the glorious, my man, the Defiant. I thought I hit the send button on your link, but I didn't. Shout out to my brother K Maker joining the show. What's going on, good brother K Maker?
What's up, brother? What's happening, everybody?
Hey, you know what I mean?
Just got off work not too long ago, and
I appreciate you for you grace and blessings with your presence. I do appreciate you are
Stop
hard working,
that.
brother.
Stop that.
I'm being messy. You said being messy.
You being messy.
Yeah, all right. So anyway, shout out to my brother K Maker hopping in the show.
What's up,
Now, like I said, I spoke to you Sunday, but you may have changed your tone. But first of all, like I said, I don't know if you were listening, but as far as like I said, overall for gaming, a lot of consoles, a lot of money was spent within the gaming industry. Okay, and for the record, none of this goes in our pocket. But I'm be honest, I think Microsoft was about due for a win, on the Xbox. It'd be good for our morale. But either way, like I said, I know what's one of the Satya's hit. The demand for the X was extremely high. I know that the S outsold the PS4 Slim on Amazon for the month of November, but that doesn't tell the whole story because believe it or not, what really wins the console is NPD is Walmart. They sell more consoles than anybody, but GameStop and all that shit combined, Walmart is the king of them all. But anyway, so I'm asking you, who do you think, guys? Do me a favor, you'll be so kind and be so gracious, is to hit the like button. You know what I mean? As you join us, like I said, it helps the show. As you join, just come in, hit the like button. Trust me, you're gonna be entertained today. We got some shit coming on. But who do you think, do you think still that maybe Microsoft may have won, didn't win, could have won? Talk to me.
It's just like what I said on BGST, man. I mean, personally, for me, I don't really care. I don't care about the number situation, but it could go either way. It was close last year, and the PlayStation edged out, and PlayStation can win again this year. Xbox could end up third. Nintendo could be first. Xbox could be first. The PlayStation could be last. I mean, it is the one thing about this is that for everybody that was scared and they were talking about that the cell phone market was going to overtake the consoles, the one positive thing out of this is that we see that the console market is not going anywhere and is more healthier than I think that it's ever been, because after the Wii, after that situation, after it was, a big hit for a little while and it just kind of faded away, the Wii U was abysmal. Now the Switch is selling like hotcakes. The Xbox One X is doing its thing. PlayStation dropped their price. That sold like hotcakes. This is going to be really interesting. So, I mean, if you asking for a prediction, I'm thinking that Xbox is going to edge it out. And just because of, like you said, it's, a lot of people like to put the Amazon, but what some of the Tim Dog put up was where the Xbox One S and the Xbox One S beat out the PlayStation in both, I guess, overall favorite for the year, and then just I guess for Black Friday or whatever. I have no idea, but look, it's going to be really close, and the winner is us at the end of the day. It really is.
Okay. Well, I haven't talked to 100. Hey, what's going on, Mr. 100? I didn't know you hopped in here. What's going on, 100?
Not much.
Oh, say your mic a little. Say something again, bro.
Don't hear? Not much. You don't hear me?
Yeah, you sound kind of robotic-y. What are you on?
Oh no.
That tired ass mic, man. You gotta do something about that.
It's a new damn mic.
Change the port. Change the port. Change the port.
It ain't the mic. It's the Henny.
And, hey, Puertorock, that bullshit you be drinking on?
Oh man! Hey, whoa! You need some culture in your life.
Come on.
Hey, 100. How
about wine glass? Say culture, bro. I don't know what that
is. That's just the drink of the gods, right there.
My man Puertorock said, "Man, you said 250K."
Oh my goodness.
We shit. You gotta add the we shit 250K.
That was funny though. I'm letting you right now. I didn't make that a part of my intro. But anyway, as 100 gathers his morale, his scruples, his integrity, hops back in the show.
I'm charging 50%.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He hopped on his Samsung Galaxy 5. He joined the podcast on the S Galaxy 5 and powered by that Horizon chip. So before we switch, I want to give him a chance to hop back in. But anyway, as far as me, like I said, Cyber Monday. I'm talking in French. Cyber Monday was just this past Monday. A lot of sales. And according to Adobe Digital, they said Nintendo won Cyber Monday. But here's the thing. But Cyber Monday doesn't go added onto the MPD. I think Tim said they stopped the count on MPD right
on the 25th. Yeah, on the 25th.
That was a Saturday, right?
Yeah, that was that Saturday.
Yeah. So so whatever sold Monday will go towards the
December.
Yeah, we'll go towards December. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Well, you got to put in consideration that the X was, it started selling right from the gate from the 7th of November. So that, even though it's more expensive, and then again, I think that a lot of people haven't really thought about this, is that the Minecraft S edition and also the lowered price of the Xbox One S, it did really well as well. It did a lot better than I think any of us was anticipating, because the way that it was so dismal for the last couple of months where nobody wasn't even buying an S, to now that they were beating the PlayStation in sales on Amazon. That's crazy. That was just all November.
Yeah. Like I said, maybe I might have been wrong about this. I thought, because how you say, going by the last 3-4 months, the S not selling particularly well, and I thought, like, everybody was waiting on getting the X, and I look at it like this too, and I can honestly say that Sony shocked me also. I think whoever wants a PS4 or a S or Xbox already has this generation started in 2013. But one thing I did fail or didn't realize, not saying fail to like think about it, was that you have new gamers. You know what I mean? People that are getting their first console, the 8-year-olds, the 9-year-olds. Like, I was in 4th grade when I first got my NES. You know what I mean? So you have a lot of those people out there, a lot of children. You know what I mean? A lot of new gamers, more or less, that are getting these consoles. You know what I mean? But if I say this, if Microsoft was to win or is to win, you know what I mean, I think it's going to be because of the X and whatever they sold in the States. And from what I'm hearing, the sales, where they did 300,000, 400,000, that would probably, if they are to win, will push them over the hump. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you ain't 100?
Yeah, I'm in here.
All right, you sound much better now. Now talk to me. Now, what do you think about, what's going to talk to me?
Man, I don't give a fuck about the y'all. I play games. I don't play numbers.
So
he ain't worried about MPD. He worried about LAPD.
Yeah, man, y'all like that shit. I don't give a fuck who won Black Friday. I don't give a fuck who won Cyber Monday. They can win Cyber Tuesday. I don't care. At the end of the day, I just want to know, if I worry about numbers, I'm worrying about if I'm gonna get a sequel to that game. Did that game do enough to get me a sequel?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
game are you talking about, good brother?
Like I want another Rise of the Tomb Raider. It did good enough to get me a 3rd one. I'm happy with that.
Oh yeah, that's already in the works though.
Yeah. So I'm happy with. So we sitting here like, who won this? I don't care if somebody sit there and say, oh man, I won an NPD for November. So what? A lot of people go digital now. Like, I don't go to the mall like that. I go to the mall for one thing, and I'm going in. I don't go window shopping. I go window shopping on Amazon. I go window shopping on the Interweb, on Newegg. That shit don't count on NPD.
Yeah, it does.
And a lot of people does that.
They count.
No, it does not.
Yeah,
digital sales do not count digital.
Yes, they do.
When?
The only people that said for like almost like a year already.
No, they don't. They said they were trying. Puertorock. They said they were trying.
Here we go. Hit the like button.
Sony said no. Nintendo said no, and Microsoft said no, that they were not going to release none of their digital numbers.
Please put him in his place 100, because he's been listen. Puertorock, I've been doing with this shit all day with him. Like, tell him, Puertorock, I'm trying 100. I'm going 100 on this one. What happened to 100? Who said no?
They do not. Microsoft said no. Sony said no. Steam said no. Everybody said no. So what they're counting? If they count a little bit of Walmart numbers, that's on Walmart. Walmart don't run the game. Amazon's not giving them no numbers.
Okay, you ready?
Amazon's not giving them no numbers. So like I said,
are you ready?
I bought all Black Friday. I bought like 12 games.
All right. Okay, let me know when you're done.
Come over here with some twisted pistol shit. Come on.
Oh man,
let's go.
Hey, yo, Z, you know what we do. Share my screen.
Okay, Lord Jesus.
Let's go. Oh Lord, he gonna come share the screen, and then want to sit there and say this company say this.
No, I'm gonna show you right here.
Make it bigger. Just make it bigger on the screen. No. Make it bigger. And cruise to, okay, what we got going on here? Put up to $150. There you go.
All right. So it says right here, October 2000 MPD Middle Earth emerges. You know what I'm saying? And as we scroll down, we're gonna scroll down. This right here. These are the top selling games at MPD, right? You see why Super Mario Odyssey has 2 stars next to it? Y'all see that, right? There's 2 stars right here.
Okay.
because the stuff that has stars has a disclaimer. No BattleNet sales, no digital sales. That means every other item that doesn't have a star includes digital sales.
Motherfucker.
MPD collects
They don't
digital sales. They said it.
No, where they get where they getting their digital?
Wait, hold on.
Microsoft is not giving them no digital sales.
Yes, they are. Microsoft and Sony are giving them the info. Bro, look, I am showing you. Listen, I'm showing you.
Just because that's an article, anybody can write that. That's not no credible.
Oh, stop it, bro. Oh my God, come on.
Low down dirty mug anyway.
Just listen. Just take the L, man. You just didn't know. That's it. Just say that. They count digital sales. You could have
so how they gonna count? Because Microsoft do not give them. Microsoft
yes,
doesn't
they
give
do.
them. Sony win. So show me proof that Microsoft do them. Show me proof. Don't show me this article. Show me proof. You show me proof. Don't show me no article. I don't believe in about anybody can make an article up.
Microsoft gives digital data for all their games, not for all their games.
No, if Microsoft comes out, they're going to say their game.
Not for all.
So on their network, they're doing something. They saying this is what we sold all in general. They don't say this is what we sold off digital.
Let me tell you something.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't.
Let me show you something. Let's say let's use a logic, right?
Now,
let's assume. Hold up.
You would have got me said that the people that made Shadow War decided to throw out big digital.
Real quick. Let's assume Microsoft.
Hit the like button, please.
All right. Let's assume Microsoft don't, right? Let's take Assassin's Creed Origins, right? You don't think Ubisoft knows how many copies their game sold digitally?
Yeah.
So then let's say Ubisoft gave MPD.
Yeah. Ubisoft
but none of the games are charting at the top 10 anyway, so I get what Puertorock.
Ubisoft is not going to. Ubisoft is not giving. They giving that to their board of directors. They're not giving it to no NPD. NPD is voluntary. NPD is voluntary. It's not stated by the government.
They give them all the information because all these businesses want NPD. Listen, and all these companies want MPD to collect these numbers. They want to. Because MPD gathers the data.
They don't need that. They got the data themselves. They can go to Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo.
Wow.
These companies are not dumb. They have analysts themselves.
No, it's cheaper to have this company do all the data for them, and they just pay
Puertorock.
How you know how cheap it
You ain't
is?
shit.
Oh my God, bro.
How much you know how cheap it is? How you know Puertorock? How can you tell what these companies know what NPD do and don't? Show me on wax. Show me this motherfucker on paper. Show me that Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, and Steam showing their digital. Come on, show it to me.
Really,
show me an article.
None of the games are the top 10.
You show me an article.
I mean, but really, the thing of it is that it don't matter because I mean, at the end of the day, whatever that you read, whatever that you showed over the list, that still is not contributing to the real factor of what you're trying to present, Puertorock, and that is that PlayStation won the NPD. Now they may have,
make it bigger.
They may have, but the fact of it is that the biggest point of this is not about the digital sales or the hard copies of the games. It's about the console sales. I thought that's what this whole discussion was about.
Well, he said they count. Well, I know Amazon is included in NPD, but then the only people that wasn't far was Walmart, and now they are now. I remember they're
Yeah, a year ago they joined it.
They
Yeah,
backed out.
NPD.
That's one of the biggest.
Yes. Make the resolution. Make it big. Go up to 150. Put it on bucket.
Y'all on my screen again?
Yeah, we on the bucket.
You gonna sit there and show this article? Anybody can make an article and make it look.
So
good.
you just listen. You just asked for an article, and then when I'm about to give it to you, now
I don't want no article. I want something that this state.
Hey.
Right here.
Go find me.
Right there.
Let me go find it that say that they're not participating.
Just leave it alone. 100.
Wait.
No. Big ass letters. Can y'all read it?
Yeah, put it on 150.
Can y'all read it?
Yeah.
Just leave it alone.
Go to the top. What it say? What it says here? Talk to me.
Read it. It says MPD's tracking reports to include digital sales for the first time this month, and this was dated July 2016.
Scroll down and I bet you say that. It go and scroll down and I bet you say the big boys is not in part of it.
Okay, are you sure? Okay, let's read it. It says right here.
Where the big boys at? We're talking about Sony.
I'm reading. All right. Let me read it for you. Let me read it for you. MPD is introducing a digital games tracking service that works at the point of sale in digital storefronts to track sales in the United States, broken out by school. The same as if the product was sold physically in store. Game Industry Biz says NPD's digital measure efforts have the support of EA.
Look, can we switch the goddamn topic?
Activision, Ubisoft, Capcom, Take-Two Interactive.
What are you guys arguing over, though? I don't.
Warner Brothers.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's basically.
Let me finish. Interactive Entertainment, Square Enix, and Deep Silver. Notably, Bethesda Softworks and Microsoft, Sony, and Intel's Party Division
are not involved. Can you finish reading the bottom of it? Not involved.
So they get all the big multi-packs from these.
No, it said not involved. You named
It sure does. It said
not involved.
Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo publishing divisions are not involved.
Thank you. Yeah, come on.
Look at the games.
Hold up, but look at the games that are in the top 10.
No.
Oh shit!
Puertorock, it says right there. Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft.
You lost. I know what I'm talking about. Edit that in.
But EA is in all them. These are the games. Who made Middle Earth? Shadow of War.
What's your original argument?
The original argument is saying that the original argument was NPD don't track digital sales. They track digital sales.
We know they track digital sales.
Other links.
He was saying that Microsoft and Sony aren't involved, which he was right, actually.
And 100 was absolutely right. And the fact of it wasn't that you can't change it now because some of those companies.
My screen.
So again, this makes this whole.
Hey, listen, it's 233. Hit the like button, please.
Hit that like button, man.
I don't get no action from it. Could you at least do your brother's watch your brother's solid?
Puertorock. Wow.
You have me sweating. You have me sweating for the IMG family. But
Kobe in the fourth quarter.
This toast is for you. Yes, IMG in the house.
No, but I'm saying most of the big dogs they
gaming, baby.
You know what you mean? You need to
what happened?
I mean, well, Puertorock.
He needs some milk.
Puertorock tried to come and make this situation out to be. Look, again, this is what makes this whole situation about numbers ignorant. It shouldn't even be a factor. Come on. Now look, having a discussion about who won MPD, that's fine. But now you're looking at games, numbers, all this stuff. Yeah, look, come on, man. Let's move on, man. Let's move on. If PlayStation wins, congratulations. Nintendo wins, congratulations. If Xbox wins, congratulations. Let's keep moving. We all gaming.
Man, I won in Black Friday. Roll them games up.
That's what I want. They're asking in the chat. So if Microsoft, they're saying, so if Microsoft wins November NPD, they're not going to see a video from Meg or 100.
No, I know. I already got that in my comment section. You ain't never saw me talk about no NPD. None of that. I don't talk numbers. I talk games.
Yeah, if I make a video, it's just saying like I did last year when Xbox won MPDs for those 4 to 6 weeks in a row, and I said, look, there's nothing to be happy about. I mean, that's cool. It's great that Microsoft has did that. That means that they're on the comeback. But the problem is that the narrative is still not going to change. And when PlayStation makes that push and they comes with their games next year, the MPDs is going to go back to Sony. So again, Xbox fans, watch what you do. You can go to my channel. You can look and find it. Last year around this time, I said that, and if I make a video, it'll be the same thing. This means that Xbox is a big player into the game now, and get ready because now this is going to be a tight race all the way through. So let's go.
All right, I will get Puertorock. Listen, you're my brother, right?
Yeah.
Right, Puertorock? Puertorock, the left goddamn show?
Yeah, he's trying to get a mimosa.
Oh shit! Puertorock show. But anyway, he
oh shit! Did he leave?
No, he right here.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Because when he leave, I'll be talking again.
Hey, I'll be talking. So 100 leave, he be talking again. I will give 100. Puertorock a chance to redeem himself after this segment here. We're going to switch it. I got a question. Not a question. I have something to say. I remember, and I hate to be like I said, obviously you got the X bot to say I told you so. You know what I mean? But I remember before these, what do you call these mid-gen refresh was officially announced. It was just about me first before Kotaku or IGN and everybody started running with it. You know, my crazy black ass is out there talking about it, right? Well, they're building the arc, ain't no storm coming, right? Boom. All right. So then I also said that that there are going to be some games that are going to be 60 FPS on the Scorpio and 30. And I remember, I don't want to put that word on you, but I remember crapping some of those guys said there's no way that Microsoft will fragment the community.
Yeah, I was saying that too. I take the L on that if they're getting
okay. All right, but okay, thank you for being honest with yourself. And I didn't want to question your integrity. I didn't know you said that, but okay, thank you. Jesus is here today. So anyway, PUBG got announced today that they are aiming, not aiming, but the Xbox One X version will be 60 FPS, and they're gonna try. But I remember when they first announced, when they first got their hands on the dev kits, they said with like a week or two, it was already up to 40 and 45 frames without it even being optimized. You know what I mean? But this is way I've been setting 60 frames way before that. But I did say this. I said that it makes no sense for me to pay for a premium console if I'm not getting a premium experience, right?
Exactly.
And again, like, you know, and it won't be, listen, life isn't fair. Everyone that plays a racer has a steering wheel. Everyone that plays a fighter has a fight stick. You know what I mean? And I've been saying this, and I didn't change my tone because I know what I was told. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So, and I know what I heard, not what I told, what I heard. So I stayed true and I said faceted. So this is a huge game. You know what I mean? It's probably the biggest game this year. We can maybe all of you, whether you liked it or not, it's still subjective. But I think PUBG is probably the biggest game this year. And for it to be 60 FPS on the Xbox One X, it seems like now that the X is pulling away from the S and the PS4, and really starting to make this console look dated. So
you smell that bullshit?
Yeah. Oh, look at Al. Oh, look at the man. The man that traded his X.
What up?
PUBG. We're gonna come to you in a minute though. But how do you guys feel about this? You know what I mean? Is it good news, bad news? Like, what do you know? I think everybody has an X, right? Besides Alex, everyone has an X. So how do you feel about this?
Yeah, I think it's great news, man. Like, I'm happy. Like, even though I'm wrong about it, I thought they wouldn't fragment the community like that. But at the end of the day, we win. I mean, as an X owner, you're going to be playing the game in 60 frames. That's
yeah, it's simple. It's simple hardware. The hardware it performs better with the X. So if it's going to be 60 frames, so what? If you want the 60 frames, you got to get the stronger hardware. You know what I mean? I don't think it's rocket science. You know what I mean?
What boggles my mind is I was going back with Xbox earlier, and he said he wanted the lobby split between 30 and 60.
Oh, man.
I said, what?
More fragmentations. Y'all looking like Google out here, man.
Wait, hold the phone. Jesus. I gotta say this. If it wasn't for slavery, it would have been my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. What happened?
Y'all look like Android out here.
He said, what happened?
Your ecosystem is hit.
What his mic hopped up?
PC ecosystem, man.
Oh, you muted his mic. He must be at work.
I don't understand why console guys are getting their fucking panties in a bunch.
Yeah,
in all honesty, this has been going on in PC for years. And you know what? As crude as it sounds, if you don't like it, you know what? You can upgrade your console to have 60 frames per second. Now, if that's not in your price range, then that's what you get. Like the guy that has like a 750 Ti, he's not bitching that he can't do 4K. And that he's playing against guys that have 4K. It's not even a thought, to be honest with you. He's just happy he can play the fucking game for the money that he can afford to play it with.
You get what you pay for.
Like people just need to stop it. Just stop it. If you don't like it, upgrade your console.
No,
you want me to troll or you want me to be honest here?
I want you to be honest.
All right. I could give two shits 30 or 60. I'm still playing the same shit you playing.
And that is true. That's a perspective from the person that has the S. Like, you know, it's not the end of the world that you had 30 frames per second. But if 60 frames is your thing, then you need the 60 frame hardware. That's all.
Well, that's the thing we were talking about, no parity. And
you're playing on dog shit hardware, bro.
Well, why do you want to play on 60?
Garbage.
Why you don't want to play on 60?
Why what?
Trust me.
What?
Why you want to play on 60?
Why wouldn't I want to play on 60?
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on 1 second.
The extra money for me.
Okay, hold on 1 second, Alex. No, before you hold on. What did you say? Why would he want to play on 6? Or why would you?
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to play on 6? Why would you want to play a better frame rate?
I thought you about to throw that
that's not common sense to me. I know common sense ain't common no more, but damn. Why would
I mean?
Yeah, no, that's the thing for me. It's like, look, you get what you pay for. You know, when PlayStation was outperforming the Xbox, it was the whole thing of, well, we don't want no parity. It's the same thing. It's better hardware. It's capable of pushing things are a hell of a lot better than the S or for the regular Xbox Fat, then it's all about the consumer. They have choices. They could go ahead and they could trade in whatever console that they have to try to go ahead and get the X and play PUBG or other games that's going to perform a hell of a lot better. It's a benefit because it actually shows what you said, like you said, Z, what you paid for, and it's like Killer Phil said, it's a premium it's a premium product. We got to get the premium product, and it shows. So can't be pissy or messy about it. Not
shout out to my brother Mike Ortez. Shout out to sorry you're late. Don't worry about it, good brother. Thank you for swinging by the show with the like button. All I ask is the like button, right? I mean, check it out. Here's my thing, not Puertorock, K-Maker. Now again, and you know, I maybe to all the drugs I've maybe indulged in within the last year or so, I don't have the best memory. Some of my wins, I don't gloat about everything. You know, I don't say everything, but some things just to be funny. But this here, what I was saying is this, that, you know, gaming is a very, very selfish hobby. You know what I mean? Let's be honest, on PC, and these consoles are more or less PCs, just in a closed box, right? GPUs and everything. Not everyone has this. You have a GTX 1080. He has a 520 or whatever. You have a GTX 1050, and you have a i5. He has an i7. Not everybody's getting 60 frames. Some people are running 45, some running 30. It is what it is, right? You get what you pay for. Why is that any different on the console? You know what I mean? I listen. I don't want to go against PC guys. That's an advantage. You know, controller to controller. You know, and listen. I will say this, right? I always used to say this. And I'm gonna be honest with this, right? Maybe I might take my L. I said that I really didn't, you know, frames. I can't really tell the difference between 30 and 60 frames. It wasn't until I played Destiny 2, and I spent so much time playing Halo and Gears of War that I felt how slow Destiny moved compared to those shooters. And it's like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And that's like, whoa, that's a huge difference. So, you know what I mean? Or even when I put Gears of War in 1080, you know, with 1080p, 60 the campaign, I was like, whoa, this is a huge difference. You know what I mean? So again, will this fragment the Xbox community? You know, I remember when they announced the Pro in NeoGAF, and you know, you had the Pro guys, the Pro elitists, the PS guys that was getting the Pro, and you had the people that was getting the standard, and they was fussing with each other. You know what I mean? Over frame rates, who's gonna have the advantage? Do you think the same thing will happen to the Xbox community?
Nah, man. Xbox gamers are well more educated than that, so they know what they're getting into. That shit's gonna be on a very small scale. To be honest,
it's not even here. Here's the reality. The standard Xbox One owners, Xbox One is not even gonna notice because the majority of the players are gonna be them. The majority of players are not gonna be the One X. You're talking 30 million Xbox One S's and vanillas out there, and you got maybe by the end of the year 1.5 million One X's. They're not going to notice. The majority of the players are the 30 frame players.
Y'all ever thought about this?
They're not going to notice. The majority of the 30 frame players.
Thought about this?
They're going to be far.
They let the 30 play with the 30s, and then let the 60.
No, they're not going to do that.
You're gonna kill that game before it even drops.
You don't. This has been a proven thing that works on PC. You got multiplayers, like we've said many times, with different configurations, and it works. It works.
Exactly.
I don't understand why they act like this is hard. This is the one thing that I was trying to explain to Crap and to Xbot, because that was one of the things that, you know, and I think Z, you was a part of that group as well, just saying, look, I don't want to be playing with no PC people and shit like that.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Look, there are barometers that Microsoft has to where you can fix that, but it's more people that you want to play. You know, the more people to jump in and to play the game, the more the better.
On Z's point, do I understand what he's saying? Because
I get that.
No controller.
The mouse and keyboard is an unfair advantage, and I think on PC, if you're doing a crossplay, give the option of playing against mouse and keyboard or not playing against mouse.
That's what I'm saying. They
can implement like
I mean, think about it. We've seen that in other games before. Red Dead Redemption, they had a mode where you play with lobbies without aim assist on. You know
let me say this right. Check it out, right? Now, again, I also know some people, right? Somebody might on the mic that is acting up, but Shameless Blackley, shout out to dude, great good dude. If you don't know who he is, Shameless Blackley, he is the first, how you say, the godfather of the original OG Xbox, right? And I always go back to this interview, and I spoke to him, so I always go back to this interview when he said that we just can't mix the PC crowd with the console crowd is, first of all, console gamers will be at a big disadvantage, right? But they tried it anyway and again. I remember, again, I was saying, guys, I was a beta test. I was a beta for a game called Shadowrun, taking it back again to the 360.
It did the both.
Yes,
It was
and it's a first-person shooter going against a controller. That's why they stopped that shit. It's not a
technology is a hell of a lot better now.
Bro, you cannot beat a mouse point and click. How good you want to control
It's a very simple remedy. Just have a room for PC players that want to play against console guys that they can only use controller. It's very simple.
But why y'all giving so credit to these mouse and keyboard?
Because
they're so goddamn good.
Mouse and keyboard. Mouse and keyboard is the most precise. Yeah, mouse and keyboard is a whole other arena.
I got a mouse and keyboard. I got a mouse and keyboard now.
You probably
about to get wrecked.
Good at it. You know what I mean?
And a lot of people not that.
Hey, you gotta win for the day, please. Don't lose. Don't throw your win away.
He said, "Don't let it go away." He's running up that shit now.
Mouse and keyboard is too precise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
it's an unfair advantage.
You click on someone's eye and just click.
Yeah, don't you play games with the Xbox controller?
Yes, ma'am.
On your PC?
Yes, sir.
How many think other guys like this want the controller instead of the mouse? Everybody don't have that hand-eye coordination like that.
Bro,
yeah, but you don't be playing the game.
Look what you have to do on a controller.
Hey guys, I gotta say something.
If anything, it's harder to aim on a controller than it is on a keyboard.
Much harder.
Puertorock.
Like you're literally just pointing. That's why they call it point and click. You're just pointing and clicking.
You might want to hear this, Puertorock. I think we need to reverse the W for 100 because that article was from 2016. But as of last July, Nintendo and Microsoft are tracking digital sales.
Oh, where's that article?
They're tracking digital sales to their own, not to their own. Show me what they doing it to the NPD. They're giving it to the NPD.
Added another very important digital panel participating since this last July.
Oh, sorry. Give me my W back. Thank you.
No, you ain't getting no W.
Where's the article?
I'm on the
screen. Where's the article?
Yeah, so where the article at? And I'm gonna say where it's in matter of fact, the NPD is like a major where they press release saying that hey, we're counting digital sales for Microsoft.
I'm gonna
they make our press release. Show me that.
Or put the link in the comment.
Show me that.
I'll put the link in the comment here.
Yeah.
Show me that. Show me that.
Is it me or this thing is lagging?
And then Puertorock, throw it up on your screen for the viewers, man.
Yeah, and I'll do it. Yeah, once he gives me the link.
Man, that was all day and Fonz on that one. They went searching. They couldn't.
How? I didn't even know what y'all.
Oh, look at K-Mega. K-Mega already damaged.
No. See, I got people out there that listen to the show and they send me info. Sometimes.
Hey, listen, man, we got 270 people here watching live. You guys hit the like button. Y'all hit the goddamn like button.
Man, hit that like button, man.
I'm on a podcast.
No, listen,
but it doesn't really matter. No, I'm just saying, like, look,
it matters though.
No, it matters. I'm just saying that if PC gamers wants to play against console gamers, then it should be mandatory to where they play with a controller.
Let's check it out.
That works too.
If they have a room,
console guys the option if they want to go against keyboard and
right. That's what I say, D. Was that let them have an open free for all. If everybody just want to play, no restrictions, give them that option as well.
It will be just a toggle. It'll be a toggle.
Yeah, toggle. Yep, three lobbies.
I have a question.
On my PC, I play a lot with my control. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, man.
No, another question. I want to say this, right? You guys know I be on Gears Heavy. 1 second before you read your date off, pre-part. I be on Gears Heavy, and since I've been playing Gears, right, I ran into about 2 or 3 people that played on PC. Even like I said, even with a third-person shooter, to be fair, like they running around out there doing cartwheels, backflips, and by the time you get turned to drop them, they already got the drop on you. And you rage, and especially when you're competitive. I like to pop shit, swallow spit. When you're competitively playing, you constantly put it at a disadvantage. Like that's like come on, like that takes like come on, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll take the fun completely out the game, bro.
Yeah, I don't mind losing, but if like come on, like bro, like put me on an even playing field. You know what I mean? That's why. And again, that's what I don't want that. It's not that I'm so anti-PC. I just don't want them to merge. You know, I don't want to give me a even playing field. That's all.
Just like in Rocket League, you can pick between what lobby you want to go to PC dudes or not. or you know, you
I
can
don't
stay
think it
just on
matters in
console.
Rocket League, though. To be honest,
Well, I mean, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, they still give you the option to pick.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So
I wouldn't want to
I don't
play
think
Rocket
that
League with a keyboard and mouse. No way.
nah, fuck no. But I'm just saying, like, at least developers are noticing that they need an option for that if there's cross play. Period.
And I think Microsoft did allude to something like this earlier in the year.
Yeah, Mike Ybarra in that conference, he did allude to that.
So like that's just common sense. But apart from that, there's no reason not to merge the console players. In fact, it'd be more fun because these games would have a lot more longevity because they'd have a lot more players. And like I said, just limit it for console guys to play against controllers. And if they don't give a fuck, then they can go in the free-for-all room.
Well,
Whatever.
you got input lag also, so you got to deal with that. You know, you don't really deal with it on mouse and keyboard. Click, bang.
Yo, Z, here's the article.
Okay, we'll talk to me. What we got here?
Yeah, and it's saying the one big exception currently is Sony, where Sony is participating with US DLC, but not the rest of the Americas.
Yeah, they're talking about South America.
Yeah, that can occur over time.
But let's focus over here. It says the digital panel for the pilot in America is largely similar to the one providing data for the U.S. market.
What happened?
Right here. The digital panel. This is right here. We talk with NPD Group that expands its digital tracking with a pilot program in the Americas. And then right here lists all the companies part of this digital panel. The digital panel for the pilot in the Americas is largely similar to the one providing data for the U.S. market. Activision, Blizzard, Bandai Namco, Capcom, D Silver, Electronic Arts, Microsoft, Sony, Square Enix, Take-Two, Ubisoft, and Warner Brothers. All are providing full game sales, and Bandai Namco, Capcom, Deep Silver, Square Enix, Ubisoft, and Warner Brothers Interactive also participating with DLC component of the Americas pilot.
So this is going on NPD.
Yep.
Now, what about
Everything.
console sales then?
What
about consoles? Well, I think what happened, we were talking about console sales and some of it got, because it's not up to Microsoft or Sony to report their digital sales because they don't. They sell their product to Best Buy and Amazon or whoever the hell, and it's Amazon, Walmart. That's who participates and release their data to.
Yeah, Walmart's part of NPD.
Oh, you talking about far as game sales now?
But Puertorock, it said Microsoft, right? You know how big is Microsoft? It could be Windows. It could be.
Oh my God!
It could be Windows games that sold. It said not because Xbox.
The topic.
It say no. Let's get it right. I want to play its attorney shit. Like I said, we're gonna go to court tonight. We're gonna go to court. We're gonna go to court tonight. It said Microsoft. Microsoft is just not a gaming company. Microsoft is big.
But the article is about gaming.
Yeah,
Windows don't provide gaming.
Okay, listen. Listen, bro. We're not gonna be talking about Microsoft. We're not
We
talking
shouldn't
about.
even be talking about this stupid shit
We're not.
anyway.
Hold on. We're not talking. We're not
I
talking.
mean, we really should.
It could be Windows. It could be Windows Store.
Look at the topic here. Look at the topic
It could
here.
be a Windows Store.
Bro, we're talking Capcom, Sony, Square Enix. These are video game companies. Ubisoft.
We're talking about Microsoft. Period.
Bro, yes, they put them in the group along with the rest of the gaming companies. Look at this.
Man, just because they put them, but what do it actually say? This is sales from Xbox? Is this sales from the Windows?
I thought K Mega was the most defiant. God.
Nah.
That's why me and 100. That's why we boys.
Take this out.
And I never saw a
Dry Raw Brothers.
NPD. You know that NPD comes out.
What's the point? Anyways,
oh my God, y'all lost this one. Take the L, basically.
Nobody lost nothing. This is an L.
Hold on, K-Mega. Hold on. You all about? Oh, look, Puertorock. It says Sony's not there. No, now that we got an article, that shows Michael's over there. How you want to run away?
This thing's by itself.
Y'all take the L.
Go on that website and see.
Hey, Intro Media Gaming takes the L.
Go on that
Intro Media Gaming takes the L.
That's part of you too. All day, unless you were part of Intro Media.
But all day keeps it real though.
How's he keeping it real? What's the deal? We're over here talking about.
Listen,
we talking about Dry Raw.
It's right there. It's right there. The article's right there.
It's an article where it say from. I want to see from the NPD group. Show me something from the NPD group.
I don't even want to see anymore.
Oh my God!
You give me a
Here's the
and
thing.
then I can go right.
And then if I show my article from NPD, well, I want to see the guy who wrote the article.
No, NPD. No, I have saw when the NPD came out. They said they want to start. I read that from the NPD.
This is terrible. This is terrible. This is what makes the show messy. Let it go. Let's move on.
There's nothing else to say. Why can't y'all say? It's right there.
All right, well, here's the thing. Hey, Puertorock. Listen, I was somewhere out in the wild cheating on my wife, right? And you said to me, you called me. You said, next gen, what you doing? I'm fucking fat bitches right now. I'm getting high, right? And you said that you said D has to take this L. Now, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? You're on the roll here. What are you talking about? Now, what are you? Listen, I know, you have a bet, and D also bet you $20.
Oh no, we got a bet too.
About? Oh, and damn, you betting everybody, Puertorock?
I didn't bet 100.
Hey, yes, you did. I bet you last time I was on Multi, I said I bet you PUBG sell any exclusive.
Oh yeah, a PlayStation. Yeah, man, don't forget that bet.
I would never take that bet. You know,
you did take it.
Y'all gonna have to show me the receipt. I ain't gonna take no goddamn bet like that.
He got you on that one. I remember that one.
No. Then you should have no problem. You should have no problem putting the video.
Do me a favor. Recite the bet right here so we can hear it fresh. What was the bet?
I said that PUBG will outsell any PlayStation exclusive this
on
year.
Xbox.
And Puertorock disagreed with it. He didn't take the bet.
I didn't take the bet. I wouldn't take that bet.
He did take the bet.
The game sold 20 million PC already. I was like, fuck no.
I thought it was 2018. I thought
it was 2018. Hell no.
I even threw both of them in. I might do both of years in.
Yeah, 100 said 2018.
I think I threw both of them in. I think I threw both years in.
Hey,
I upped the ante, and I think I put both years in.
Listen, 100 says 2017 and 18. Then Puertorock, when he said 18, you took the bet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm taking that bet. I would take that bet.
I saw God of War. You was like, shit. No, I saw you. That's when you got.
He said all combined, right? All combined, right?
All combined exclusives?
No, I don't remember that. That's what I don't know.
You said, hold on. Are you saying all? You said all.
Let's go back. Let's go back and watch. Y'all go back.
No. We can do this right now. Did you say all 20?
Okay.
I just need confirmation. I just need confirmation.
He said it was clarity.
No. Did you say?
Did Jesus really exist or not? Did he die for my sins or not?
100. 100. Real quick. Are you saying
NPD numbers?
Listen, are you saying PUBG is gonna sell all 2018 combined exclusives on PlayStation? Is that the bet?
No, I said any. I said
no. Okay, no, hell no.
I said by themselves.
Individual, hell no.
Individual.
If you would have said all, I would have bet you $100 right now. If you would have said all,
you already took it.
No, I didn't take that.
I think he did, when he said about that. When he God of War, when I sell God of War and stuff, he said just on the Xbox, not the PC shit. And I think he
take that back. Hell no.
No, we have to run that tape back.
We want to take
run
the
tape back.
That would be for next week.
If 100 said all, you damn right I'm gonna take that back. Hell, I'll double up on it right now if that's what he said. All 2018.
My source is what they have. I'll look into it.
Okay, all right. It was the last show that 100 was on. But anyway, you got your what's going on? You called me. I couldn't really talk. My pants was around my ankle at the time. What was going on?
Yo.
So of course we all know we had the bet, you know, but of course D has this theatrical flair. I mean, my man's passionate.
The Rising Chip, he went there again?
Yeah, he went there. My man went there. He thought that I was delusional.
What?
That PlayStation 4 and Pro would even sell at all.
Damn.
We're gonna have to take it to the tapes.
Take it to the tapes.
Oh shit.
Why don't you just redo the
Mighty Mouse?
Yeah.
My man Mighty Mouse, you in here, dog, right?
Yeah, I'm in here. Yo, what's up?
Did you put the wax on the wood? Heard this motherfucker. Heard this. Wait, why are we even talking about this shit? You already put it. It's already a done motherfucking deal.
Hey, Megan, I got a question, bro.
Go ahead, man.
All right, when everybody's ready, done talking, I'll play the video.
Play the video. I'll ask my question after.
Play the video.
All right. Okay.
I probably already know what it is, but you'll get the same response that I gave you on Twitter.
You know, Puertorock got that one goddamn speaker, the tweeter.
Them roaches are still kicking that mic.
That $2 motherfucking champagne and orange juice, nigga. That's something like that. Like, not bullshit.
Hold on, 1 second.
Number one. Number two, they said at some points it reached up to like 90% difference in pixel quality compared to the Pro version. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh man.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? So we are gamers that we want to play the best games.
Oh
now,
Lord.
when you hear something like that, okay, let's.
This is bad.
It has 50% in that game. Let's just average it off. Now, as a gamer, when you hear that, you're not gonna go home and look at your PS4 or your PS4 Pro the same way. You're just not going to.
Oh shit.
According to you, that's what you think.
For Pro the same way, you're just not going to.
Oh shit.
So
No, man.
According to you, that's what you think.
For Pro, and
according to you, that's what you think.
What's your point?
What's the point?
If you think the PS4 Pro and the PS4 are going to sell well this year, you got some.
Oh shit.
The D smoking right now.
Hold on a second. Let me finish and I'm going to let you talk. Next year when they have next year when they have their exclusives out, yes, I think the console will wrap up a few sales because some people are looking for those games, myself included. But right now, this holiday season, I'm sorry, man. Xbox One X is going to capture gamers' hearts. You're going to take an L for that.
Oh shit. Hey, Puertorock, what was this?
What kind of
Y'all
is this, bro?
y'all be having too much time.
What did I say that's wrong? The media is in love with the Xbox One X.
No. You said
if you think that the PS4 Pro has been outselling the Xbox One X,
no, don't change. You said the PS4 Pro and the PS4.
Rewind it back. Let's hear it again.
All right, we gotta say again. We'll again. All right.
Yeah, but that was before this huge price cut that they did.
Hold on. But here's the thing. Oh, no. Because I've been preaching this price cut for a year. I've been telling you guys when they drop that Slim to $200, that shit's gonna sell bananas.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna. You know what? No, I don't get it. We're gonna wait until the MPD numbers come out. We're men here. I'm not bickering about it like two bitches. If I lose, I give you $20 and you win. Simple. Because I can tell you this: Sony doesn't know if they won yet. Because I can guarantee you, if Sony won, they would have said they won.
But hang on. All right. I'm gonna dispel that.
Oh man.
No company can say they won yet because they don't know what the other company sold yet.
That's what I'm saying. So they don't know they won.
All right, they don't know. But listen to this. We do know one thing. All right. Listen, this is the one thing we do know. Despite the fact that we have a new hardware launch in November, PlayStation 4 has done the best it's ever done in the history of the brand.
Damn.
Man, hey, can I tell you?
No one expects. Listen, even I. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me say my last part. Even I. Listen, hold on, real quick. Even inflation. Even I.
It's called inflation.
No, hold on. Even I never expected that the PS4 was gonna outdo what the PS2 did or the PS1 did. Even I never even hyped it that bad.
Oh Lord.
So come on, bro. Come on.
Lord.
Until the number. I don't know where you're getting on.
One is they
Microsoft do. 100. Let me reply to him. We don't know the final numbers yet, bro. We don't know them. So I don't know why you're all getting so braggadocious. And you know what, bro? If you win the bet,
nigga said braggadocious.
and you're bragging $20 in your account so you can buy that cheap ass champagne you like to drink.
Oh my God.
What do you want?
But it's gonna be cheap.
So you know what? I was wrong. Congratulations, Sony. End of story. We got nothing to talk about.
Yeah, it's cheap champagne, but it's still your $20. I'm gonna do it with.
There we go. I'm
gonna buy that Mad Dog 2020
for $20, bro.
Okay, good. And I'm gonna brush my teeth with your $20.
And you can have it. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm not gonna make a bet that I'm scared to lose. Like if I lose it, I lose it. Who cares?
And the funny part is, I tried to say let's not do the bet the first time, but you got braggadocious the second time. So now you just have to learn your lesson.
If you win, congratulations to you. Let's wait till the numbers come in. Let's move on.
Puertorock, can I preach you, my brother? My brother.
Oh, here we go.
My brother that's from New York, you know what I'm saying? I do not like the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. I'm a Dodger fan. That's how much that, you know what I'm saying? We didn't like you in Brooklyn. So let's get with this thing. You bragging about PlayStation doing the best ever, right?
This nigga drunk. Don't listen to him.
Other company? Hang on. What other company said they did the best ever? Because of what? It's called inflation. Stuff it costs more.
What?
You know what I'm saying? People are spending more. No, people are spending
Oh
more.
yeah,
You
he
guys,
drunk.
no.
Everybody.
My man's
y'all gotta listen.
Baby
my man's
piss.
taking
I'll put it this way. Okay, no. Okay, put it this way. Everybody did good for Black Friday. Why? Because what? The economy was doing good.
Oh shit.
No. Know what I'm saying? The economy is up. So think about this. Don't Sony do what Microsoft does now? Count everything. They even count movies.
Hey
Yo,
yo,
wait.
What is this guy talking about?
Wait. Can I request something? And the fans might like this one. I want to see Mr. 100 drunk off the Henny and Puertorock off the Coquito.
No,
That's not enough liquor in
I
this
ain't
world.
coming out of retirement no more.
There's not enough liquor in this world.
Okay, so what if Microsoft
send death threats in real life?
So Microsoft, what if Microsoft said they had a hell of a ass thing too? They not saying that.
I'd like to see just a straight up sober 100 at one time.
You ain't gonna never see that. That's smart. You can see a sober bone, but you ain't gonna see a sober 100. I don't play sober.
What?
You can see
Suspect.
what?
You know what?
What did he say? I didn't hear him.
I don't know.
You'll catch a sober bone.
Listen, I want to have a drunk Puertorock off the Coquito, and I want a drunk Hennessy 100. I'm with it. I'll pay for that one.
Nah, I'm not doing that. There's
I got
not enough.
$5
If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get the Hennessy privilege. I'm gonna need more than Coquito.
I'm gonna buy you some 1738 on me.
Shit. Oh fuck.
I want to touch on this Black Friday shit though. There's a lot of factors that are into play here. Like for instance, the Sony ran out of PS4s. Xbox One S is starting to ramp up. If you look, Xbox One S is still ahead of PS4 on Amazon. You have Adobe coming out saying that Switch and the Xbox One X were the big movers on Xbox on Black Friday. So there's a lot of metrics, and nobody can say who won. I told you, I've been on like NeoGAF where like the guys that work in the industry that do this shit, they're saying it's too close to call. Flip a fucking coin.
D, keep it a buck, because you weren't preaching this before. You were saying that One X is gonna dominate and that no one's gonna give a fuck about PS4. Now we can flip a coin.
Didn't say that.
Hold on a second.
You said true gamers are gonna care about the One X.
Hold on a second. I think the One X is dominating because if you go to any of the forums, any of them, all they're talking about is the X and how shitty the fucking PS4 Pro is. It is dominating the narrative. But let's be frank here. Let's be frank here. A lot of Xbox gamers, when they saw the PS4 going down to $200, I'm sure a lot of them grabbed it too, because you know what, they're saying, hey, you know what, they got some exclusives on there I want to run. You know what, it's $200. Let me grab it. You know what I'm saying? Some other people that were on the fence to get it, they grabbed it. Hey, it was a good move on Sony lowering the price. I didn't think they would lower it that much. And that's good on them. And they had to do that. You know why? Because of the X. Because a lot of people minds were fixating on the X.
Nah, this is crack. Yo, 100, stop giving this nigga to your juice, man.
Yo, is everybody on that crack?
Let's wait until numbers come in. Everybody's going to be shocked at the amount that the Xbox One X sold.
D's not right.
And I think Xbox One S was a sleeper.
No, I agree with D on that.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
Of course,
your shit. Listen, I've been saying this since last year that they were going to sell it for $200. I made the bet with Zaire in January.
Okay, but you know how you going to say
last year, hold up. Hold up real quick. Last year they sold the Slim for $250.
Shit, Puertorock.
Of course they're going to drop it down to $200. It's a natural progression.
Hot air until we have the fucking numbers. When we get the numbers, then we'll revisit it.
It is not hot air at all.
Nothing has been proven.
It's not hot at all. Because y'all change. Listen, it's not hot at all because y'all change y'all tune.
One at a time. You know why? Because I own stock in AMD, and you know what? Both the Xbox and the PS4.
Yo, this nigga drunk.
Look at the difference. We went from Puertorock, you're delusional. X gonna take everything, and now we talking about we gotta wait and see. It's a flippable coin.
When I made that statement, I was hold on a second. Puertorock. When I made that statement, I was more referring to the fucking Pro. I never said that the PS4 would die.
I just showed the tape.
You're not gonna tell me what the fuck I was. What the fuck?
Do
I
I
was
need
trying
to
to
play the
express
tape
myself.
again?
One more time.
Do I need to play the tape?
Listen,
You want me to play the tape?
Puertorock. I'm telling you.
Do you want me to play the tape?
My general feeling on it was,
I don't give a shit.
Xbox One X, people are not going to want it as well as the PS4. However, the PS4 with the price cut was a good move on Sony, and it moved them a lot of consoles.
Yeah. Don't this dude move great, yo. I think you're trying to take over that U-Haul stock too, bro.
Who cares? Let's see who wins. Who cares?
Yo, now
I said what I said. I made the bet with you. Let's see who wins, and whoever wins has to pay, and that's it. That's it. End of story.
Here we go.
But that's what it is. I don't understand what you're getting at. We made a bet. Who's going to sell more? Who cares on the veracity of the win?
Hey,
a win is a win.
Hey, D, I got your back, dog. I double it up.
Damn, somebody in the chat said Puertorock acting like a shady ass accountant that's sniffing coke right now.
K-Mega was about to behead this nigga Zaire the other day.
Hey, D, I got your back. Whatever you do. Hey, Puertorock, if we lose, me and him together. We lose, I'll send you a dub. That's some PlayStation money. That's what you play on anyway.
I don't get the big deal. People get shit wrong all the time. We make bets, and that's how we settle disputes with a bet.
I'm a gambler.
Pays the bet, and that's the end of it. That's what men do. I understand all this bickering back and forth. Let's wait till the numbers come out.
That's so funny because you weren't like that before. Before you were like, Puerto Rico, the news, and you were quick to bring up the bet.
I don't know if I got up all your feelings when I said that, but don't take it too serious, bro. I think you're all right. Okay, now let's move forward.
Yeah, get him.
Yeah.
Get him. I got your back for 50 grand. I'm gonna do something that another YouTuber don't do. I'm gonna have my man back. Win or lose, we going strong.
Man. That's what I'm talking about. Are you not entertained?
Hit that like button.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Play Beta Grounds bullshit.
And go by my channel, hit that dislike button.
All right. Like I said, I guess we can maybe close the shout out. Everybody loves a little drama, a little bit. Anyway, I feel as though I listen. I gotta confess, right? I feel like my integrity, my well-being, my reputation was slandered Sunday on BGST. The reason why I say that because
oh my goodness,
man.
Hold on. I didn't even get to ask K-Mega the question.
That BGST. Wow, talk about some non-profit work.
So you had some issues with the PlayStation guys, right? Trophies is blocked, nobody can see it, right? Right?
Man.
But I was looking through my leaderboards, and I'm like, man, where K-Mega at? I don't see this nigga. So I'm scrolling down, I don't see nothing. I said, what the fuck? So I go to this nigga profile, and this shit is blocked.
Oh.
Nigga, this is your stomping grounds. It's your solitary confinement. Xbox is the best box.
Damn right.
Why can't we see that?
Well, I mean, it's just like
you brought your achievements.
Well, hold on. Let's check this out, right? So he brought this up on Twitter, and I'm giving it. He picked this up on. She brought this up on Twitter, and I'm giving the same response that I'm giving. It's none of your business why I did it. I just did it, and now the thing is because I'm looking through my Twitter. Hold on, let me make this point. Let me make this point. No, I'm not hiding anything. I just said
he's scared.
It's all about I don't get it.
Well, look, if anybody can prove that I don't game, please prove it.
Oh, snap.
I got one.
No, if anybody tell me that I don't game, just prove it. Please.
No, we're not saying you don't game.
No, but I got one question.
My man got LifeLock on his account.
No, I got one question.
Prove it.
I got one question.
He's paying $15 a month for LifeLock.
Yeah, but I got one question. Why y'all worrying about what another grown man?
Because wait, hold on. Isn't that what Xbox is about?
I mean, that's the same.
Look, you'll be
my
purchase. Listen to this.
I ain't never went through your shit all day. I ain't never went through Puertorock shit.
Let me explain this.
What's worse? Niggas worried about my purchase.
Hey,
my shit's all open. Like I tell my old lady, I don't like my own phone.
Okay, you're 100.
I know what I do.
Xbox guy, right? You
100. Chill. Wait, all day. You said you want to ask me a question. You want an explanation.
Go ahead. You go, then I get him after. Go ahead.
No. There's no need to be doing all that. The thing of it is that okay. After that September, I hit the number one spot. I hit over 10,000.
11,000.
It was 11,000.
Yeah, that nigga know your whole. That nigga know your whole.
Chuck E. Cheese coins. Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on. But regardless, I hit that right. And I hit that, and people was over here. They was talking crazy. I started getting hit up on the comment section, weird shit. I had Bond in them was saying weird shit. You know what? I just want a game in peace. I don't have no problem. I don't have no issues. I ain't got nothing to fucking hide. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But the thing of it is that I said, you know what? If this pissed people off so much, I might as well just go ahead and do it. And you know what? What's the sad thing about it is that nobody else has said anything about it except for you all day.
Right.
And it's really the thing of it is kind of like, well. Why are you so concerned? Why should anybody be so concerned? Hold on, let me make this point. Let me make this last point, and then I'll let you go ahead and speak. This is the thing right here. If anybody, and I mean anybody, can prove that I don't play any of these games, that I don't game at all, please put it out there, make videos. I've had so many people talk about how much of a fraud I am, that I don't game, that I don't do this, I don't do that, but you see no proof of it. You just hear the fraud mega, the L megas and shit. And this, you know why you can't do it? Because I game. You know what I'm saying? 100s right there. Flip Money, Live Wire, Don. You always see me in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Right after I get off work and I sit there and I do my shit. I watch my Rachel Maddow and I watch my motherfucking I get on these sticks until I got to go to work. So the thing of it is that look, I ain't got nothing to hide, and so if people don't like it, tough shit, get over it.
All right, so
I mean, you was close to beheading Zaire the other day because of his rant about exclusives and shit. You and that bitch ass nigga crap. Can't stand that.
Hold on.
You over here talking about a BTS?
He can't hit a defend himself.
He a bitch. Fuck that nigga.
I mean, that's okay. Cool.
It's that Xbox. This is what Xbox is about. When you pull up your achievements,
that's what Xbox is for you. I've never been a person. Listen. Have you ever heard me brag about achievement points or brag about trophies or anything? Have you ever?
Check this out. How can you prove that you don't game when there's no proof? So
simple. You see me on that.
If you got 11,000, listen. If you got 11,000 gamer score,
you can hit me up and you can game with me.
You hit a milestone.
Parties ain't locked.
You hit a milestone for yourself, right? 11,000. Woo, that's great, right?
I will say though that there are people.
Hold on. After that, why would you block it after you make that a crazy milestone? I
just told you the reason, and you want to try to take it to another level. It's
not another level. It just don't make no sense logically.
Well, it doesn't have to make sense.
If you already up,
it doesn't have to. I don't care about the whole crumb side bullshit where motherfuckers want to accuse of somebody or something. That don't bother me. If you are that upset about it, tough shit, right?
But I got a question. I'm gonna get out to the Xbox. How many people on your damn friend list that sits offline don't show shit? Because I ain't saw a whole lot of niggas.
But prove that I don't game. That's what you need to do.
I can't tell no more. I can't tell. You block it. You
can hop into the party. You can hop into the party anytime.
Don't even game.
Title screen works as playing games.
I like to. Well, if you want to prove that, Fonzarelli, I'm getting in the party and I don't game.
What you mean?
Some people do that though.
We game every night. We game much as we can.
If I don't got to work early or whatever, if you see, you know what I'm saying, I don't have to go to work early tonight. Tomorrow morning. So I'm going to be on, and you'll see me, and I'm always in there with 100 Live Wire and whoever else that comes in. Where Neville's coming there sometimes, whatever, and then we'll be bullshitting doing what we do. Yeah. So I mean, the thing of it is like all I got to say is this: if you don't like it, tough shit, get over it. Prove that I don't game. That's what I want you to
like button, please.
You know what I'm saying? I show gameplay videos.
I mean, I only have one question.
I put shit on the next podcast gameplay video. You can
Alex.
When I do my videos, that's my gameplay. I don't even understand.
You know, y'all want to see 2K videos? Go to Alex channel. That's all you play.
Hey, 100. Go hang yourself, motherfucker.
I've
been in hell and back twice. Hey, you gonna make it third time?
No, we gotta talk about what happened on Sunday.
Yeah, I sent you there twice too, motherfucker.
What happened on Sunday?
All right, we gonna show this. All right, we over here. Over 300 people watching the show.
Because that shit was wild. That was over there
likes, over 300 people watching the show. Hit the like button, right? Check it out, right? Now listen.
Yeah, let's talk about all that non-profit work on Sunday.
Yeah, that shit was
nice. Now listen, I want to say this. I want to take First of all, I'm gonna step and take blame for what I may have created over there in the Xbox community. You know what I mean? The damage control, the spin. I take credit for that. But I will say this though, right? With me being witty back in 2012, actually 2012, I started this shit. 2013, whatever. Doing the debates and stuff with all the guys, and I was out there fighting this console with myself. And I came up with the term Sony Pony, and I just called Wii U guys, Wii U, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I just held Xbox guys to a higher standard. You know what I mean? That we wouldn't just sit back and just take it, whatever. But I've come to to see the error of my ways. I take fanboy's a fanboy. Yeah, maybe I am a fanboy. Maybe I'm a little biased. But what I'm saying is this, right? To say that your CERN or God of War is a rental, but you go out and buy Zoo Tycoon in Disneyland or Disney World, what are we doing here? Are we going to set this precedent? You know what I mean? It's not that Z and they had to tell me, Z, you hang around too many Sony guys. Motherfucker, I've always said this, all right? I'm not a Halo guy. If Fables would make me an Xbox guy, right? Facts. I would rather play a multi-plat than a dog shit exclusive any day of the week. I'm on a record saying that shit multiple times, right? And I said this again. What was the last AAA game we had? Honestly,
Gears.
Gears of War,
Z,
2015.
Z, you my brothers for 50 grand, right?
Talk to me.
You my man. You called me. You graved me. You got me off the grave. I was a peasant. You know what I'm saying? You got at me. But come on, man.
Am I wrong?
Come on, man. Come on, man. You ain't playing all these games. We play more games than you. We enjoy more games. You don't play no JRPGs. What do you mean? You don't play first-person shooters. No, saying the only thing that you're damn ass
play.
The thing about it is that what you did, the closest solid ass. If you're a better Gears player, I'm gonna get that to you. The dog shit at Madden. You know what I'm saying? I whooped your ass in
100,
2K.
man. God bless you.
Yeah. Oh, and I don't game, but I beat the shit out of Z too.
But see, you making this argument as a hardcore that you admitted that you a casual with a C. Am I right, my brother?
Okay.
Ain't you my brother's keeper?
Are you ready? I'll let you know.
Am I your brother's keeper?
I'm about to put your broke ass to bed.
It's too early.
Yeah, let me know when you're done.
No,
let me know when you're finished when you're done.
No, but Z, come on. Do you think we take this shit too goddamn far? You know what I'm saying? The Sony guys don't buy their exclusives. Come on, they got 70 million.
Yo, you gotta start drinking that double spring.
Hang on, Puertorock had the audacity. Now I don't talk numbers, but I talk analytics though. You had the audacity to say Hellblade was good and was profitable.
Nigga said
for 500 grand.
You was playing Blue Dragon the other day. I want to hear shit.
Yes, I do, because I didn't get a chance.
What's wrong with Blue Dragon?
When Blue Dragon came out. No, God suck. I like that game, and that game actually the X make it looks a little bit better. To tell you the truth.
Oh God.
Yeah, I need to play that on this. What's wrong with Blue Dragon? See, that's the thing,
But everybody they know they fuck with me. I don't even like turn-based games.
Is it that bad that we playing Blue Dragon?
Yeah.
How's it that bad? I mean,
I was bad.
Plenty of games.
Are you finished or you done?
No, I ain't done. But you know, saying you got.
Honey, you about to die, nigga.
100. Come on, man. Come on. Let Z talk. Let Z talk.
No, but Z, you my man for 50 grand. But man, you lost hope.
Get the fuck out of here,
lost
man.
Hope.
Beat the shit out you, man. You better let Z
alone. Because these niggas ain't buying their games. They got they said they got all these options.
We talking about sales again? I thought you didn't care about sales.
No, we ain't caring about no sales, but they not buying them. Man, Puertorock ain't told you playing no Neho.
But listen,
that's my game.
We know Alex ain't playing it.
All right, now listen,
I played it. That's my game.
Watch your mouth. I ain't seen it.
Hold on.
You know Alex ain't playing.
I played and I beat Neo. That's my game of the year for 2017.
But I don't understand.
Out of Horizon Zero Dawn, I was jumping up and down.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to say this one thing.
And I bought and beat Hellblade.
All right, are we talking about sales now, or what are we doing? Are you just,
no, I'm talking about I know we got super lucky tails and Forza. I understand that, but that don't kill the fight. What the fuck they have every goddamn year? Nat and some other shit that's whack.
Nigga eating ass with a spoon, man.
No, hey,
y'all don't understand.
Let him keep talking.
We buy more games during the holiday season than any time of the season. Am I right?
Listen,
facts.
That's ooh. I just bought like 10 games.
Yeah, am I right?
Let's Z spit.
That's it? You just bought 10.
Hey, Z, go ahead, Z. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Z. Go ahead, Z.
Good.
I got the window open. Ain't got that big
Sit out to the comments.
Z, you're not.
So
Nobody can hear
love.
you. Nobody can hear you. No. Okay, go ahead. Talk now, bro.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Take that shit to the net.
All right, listen. I want to say this, right?
You say you want to kiss his neck? What do you say?
As far as me being, I play what I like. I don't like Halo. Years I like Gears, and it's not, and I like my RPGs. I like games like on the speed of Fable. Beat all 3 of them. You want to go through my achievements and checklist? You can.
Because he don't hide them.
I don't hide them.
Ain't nobody.
Who taking somebody phone? Tell him to go flip through K Mega 405.
Let's finish.
Let you speak, okay? As far as RPG, Mass Effects, I like them. I beat them. Go check my achievements, okay? I play what I like. Now, again, let's have fun with this, okay? For you to sit down, like I said, I asked the question, what was the last AAA game that we had? And it was Gears of War for 2016.
No, it's 4 to 7. That's a AAA game.
That shit don't count, my nigga. What the
That's
fuck?
an annual game, bro. No. That's an annual game. No.
You get the open hell for you over here trying to pretend.
So you're gonna say that?
Listen, you just be on fucking Microsoft dick, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
You have to pay
Hold on,
let me hear Z. Hold on.
Now I say this again.
I'm quiet.
We're not talking about Horizon. We're talking about a simulation racer, which
yourself,
which I don't even care for. But okay, so we're gonna look at the year. We've had Halo Wars 2, another fucking a niche title, a fucking RTS, right? On a console.
You don't play them, but that's one of the greatest.
Yo, honey, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Hey, Alex, when I see you,
RTS,
get out your fucking face. You East Coast.
Disney Rush, Zoo Tycoon, and fucking Lucky Tales. And I'm bugging the fuck out. I'm excuse me if I makes me a little pessimistic in that I'm fucking concerned when you got the head of the fucking gaming division tell me that Recoil is on the level of fucking Halo and Gears of fucking War. I'm bugging. Come on, man.
Hey, for the record, it is the definitive edition, though. I'm just saying.
It comes a time when we gotta get the biggest goddamn knife on the jaw and cut the bullshit out, okay? It comes a time when we have to do that and be honest with yourself. Like, come on. And it's not even, we can go back and what's subjective, okay? Whether you like Sony games or not. Whether you what sold what, okay? But we can't say this. And I don't care for those games that Sony released. Yeah, I tried to help, but I didn't like that either. But I said it to say this. Their fans like them. It takes care of their fan base. We over here got fucking Disney Rush Xbox One fucking enhanced. You motherfuckers are hyped up Zoo Tycoon and tell me that you fucking worried about God of War.
You're just a God of War lover. You're just a God of War lover. God of War may don't come out next year. I want to see you say if God of War don't come out next year.
It is coming out next year, motherfucker.
How do you know that? God of War ain't got no date.
It's coming out March of next year.
Let's see Rock.
What you gonna do? You gonna buy it and then
Tycoon?
Yo,
I'm buying that. What you gonna do?
You can't talk to me right now, nigga. You trading your ex to go pay that rent.
You gonna sit there and buy.
Now they want to focus on
Hold on. The question. Hold on.
He's talking about what I do. Now they want to run. They want to run from the ass with these games.
Exactly.
I'm gonna ask you again. You go out that motherfucker. You hype up Lucky Tales.
Look, y'all over here.
And Zoo Tycoon. And you tell me God of War is a fucking rental.
You really in your feelings because you got that body of work on Sunday.
I'm asking you to tell me the truth. What
we trying to behead him?
Oh, what's wrong, K-Maker? You ain't got you ain't being protected by a circle jerk.
You kind of quiet, K-Maker. You kind of quiet, bro.
They need a circle jerk.
About me, right? My opinion is my opinion, but I've never been wrong. What I'm saying here is nothing you motherfuckers can tell me about this brand. Look at my gamer tag. I've been here since day one. You motherfuckers became Xbox during the 360 era. I've been here since day
Nigga,
one.
I've been here for day one. Nigga, I've been here for day one.
Get out of here.
I've been here for day one, nigga. I paid $100 for my Xbox.
One at a time. One at a time.
Yo, Unreal.
You're lying.
Hold on a second.
That nigga been here for My other gamer tag was LI Rap.
Check out.
My other gamer tag.
Hold on a second, guys.
Yo, hold on. Hey, check out K Mega's game attack. Oh wait.
Getting shit.
Come on, I've been down with day one too. I ain't jumped on YouTube. I had all that.
I show plenty of games.
I've been down with day. I've been down with Xbox from day one.
Let me stop my question to the listeners one at a time.
This is beautiful. They're so upset because I do what the fuck I want to do.
Check my gamer tag. You'll see all the years that I've been there. So I've been like a day one Xbox Live guy. Okay, so I've been there from the beginning, and I'm gonna be honest. This year, the only thing it's been Forza, and I'm looking forward to PUBG. Now next year, I'm looking forward to State of Decay 2. I'm not too fussy about a Sea of Thieves. I know another Horizon is coming, but that's really it that we know that's coming. Now it's on the PS4 side. They have some fucking heavy hitters coming out next year.
Right.
Now,
I like when D talk the truth, man. Tell him, D.
Let me talk. Shit. The point is that Microsoft needs to produce this. Now we all know this. Now this is the part where I disagree with some of you guys. Yeah, I think Z is right. I think Microsoft needs to fucking produce some of these games. However, they have got the memo. They've come out not once, not twice, 3 times saying, listen, we know we got to produce more games. We're going to create new studios. If we can't create new studios, we're going to buy new studios. You hear that Playground is making a new RPG game, so they're doing it. You have the Microsoft CEO.
This conversation is almost over, bro.
Nadella saying that we're going to grow this business to $100 billion gaming. They said it to the stock investors. Hold on a second. So they know this. So now, honest to tell you, instead of us being pissy fucking Xbox guys, we have to wait for them to produce it because they're making it. And you know what? These games, they're not made in 6 months. Bro. They're not made in a year. They take a couple of years. And we're not the truth of the matter is we're not gonna see anything new on this front until the middle of next year. And that's just the facts. Now hold on a second. If Microsoft can't respond to these exclusives next year and they don't start producing shit, then we start with the fucking
Thank you. That's exactly what I told Z. And he's still
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna shut the hell up. I'm gonna say one thing, right? You said that they see now. Right, this generation started in 2013.
Yeah, they're wrong for that. They're wrong for that. They're supposed to have exclusives. They are lacking in this department. We know this, but they're addressing it now, and it takes time.
Hey, hold on. I have one question.
Because they were bringing out the exclusives, but it was all about the power at the time.
Hey, I have one quick question.
But anyone saying that exclusives don't matter, they fucking do matter. They matter to the hardcore like me. They matter. I want fucking exclusives on my fucking. I want another fucking Crimson Skies.
Go ahead, Z.
All right, so I say this, right? When I tell you guys this, right? Your audience arguing me down, right? And this is crazy about more games. And I said that there's no way in hell that you can tell me a huge studio like 343 with over 500 plus members can't make another game outside of the Halo universe.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? Why?
If they don't want to do that, G,
let him finish first. Let him finish first.
We've already heard this goddamn song and this.
Yeah, we don't want to hear first.
Let him talk. Listen.
You're gonna end again. Go buy your head. Listen. Go buy your head.
First off,
hold it down.
Contradicting yourself. Calling people stalkers for them not seeing K Mega's stuff, but you worry about what's in my pockets, right? Let my man, hold on. Let my nigga Z talk, man.
Yes. Now he your nigga.
All right, so
I'll bust your ass out.
You guys arguing me down. This is the crazy thing about having more games or more options. You talking about give them time, right? I said with a game again, Halo. We talking about 500 plus people at the studio. Naughty Dog doesn't have the fraction of what with employees like that E343 have. They took 10 people and started on The Last of Us, right? You motherfuckers argue me now. Then I said the game. I don't listen. I don't. My opinion is my opinion, right? But I always see guys. I know somebody that knows somebody. Whether you choose to believe, I don't even give a fuck. It's not even important. It doesn't even matter. The story. Whether Allah's come back with a Budak or a mule, or Jesus come back with 400,000 gangbangers, it doesn't even matter anymore. The story doesn't matter. But I say that to say this. I said that when someone said to me that I didn't put myself in debt over $100,000 just to make card games. That came from Redmond. And I say this again. So, and this is the problem. Capcom went on the record in 2014 and said that they were selling IPs. Now it was rumored, not saying it's true, it's all rumored, that Devil May Cry 5 is an exclusive. You motherfuckers downplayed that because you like to pick who talk when you talk about sales. Well, who's gonna buy Devil May Cry? But you went out and fucking bought Zoo Tycoon and told me God of War was a goddamn rental.
Hey, Z, can I talk to you for a minute? Z, can I talk to you for a minute, bro? Z, hang on. Can I say one? Can I get like 30 seconds? Can I get 30 seconds?
These niggas live off the land, bro.
Hang on. I want 30 seconds. That's all I want is 30 seconds. I want 30 seconds. Z, you said that 343 got 500. You said 343 is 500, right? You know they produce cartoons, all type of other shit. They do comic books. They write books.
Can I fucking play that?
Huh? You ain't gonna play it. But you said no. But your ass said that 343 can do.
Can I play that? I'm talking about games. I don't
know. You didn't say that. See, you said what they doing with that 500 people. They do multiple things.
Look, as Xbox fans, here's the thing we got to be honest about. As Xbox fans, you know what I mean? Let's just put the Sony stuff to the side because there's Xbox fans that don't like the Sony games. We got to be honest with ourselves and looking at the lineups that we had. Yeah, they stacked it up with volume at the beginning of the generation. But when you look at the quality of the games that we're getting right now, they're not genre defining like they were last generation. And all we're saying is
it's not genre.
On both consoles.
No, nigga, it's not.
Both consoles didn't have great games the first 3 years.
All we're saying is keep the feet under the fire. I know they've been saying wait till next year, wait till E3, but we can't be satisfied by these words because they can do the wrap around and still make money without giving us what we want, which is the fire exclusives. That's all. That's all. Who cares what Sony does?
This last point, and I ain't saying nothing else about this. Like I said, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it like I said. I'm gonna say this once, and I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna say Mama.
Since Z wants to repeat himself, I'm gonna repeat myself again. Look, I'm not worried about the situation at.
Oh my, we know you not.
This is the reason why. It's because look, I've said this on BGST. I said, look, this is a console year. Of course, PlayStation they killed it with the exclusives at the beginning of this year. Not so much at the end of the year, but so much. But their content, their exclusive. Come on, man. What Alex?
Yo, your man smoking crack, man.
What games at the end of the year did you buy?
All I know is we got a whole bunch of shit coming out next
week. Mega, just killing with this. Mega, killing with this. How many from Sony that made from Sony exclusives came? Then like I say, shout out to my man Jay Long, intro media. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna rep the set. Japanese handouts. Niho, Japanese.
Hey, look, I reported that myself. But what I'm saying is,
I'm trying to hurry up and get this finished.
Let's take Sony out of it.
Sony ain't made too many goddamn games.
Let me just take it out of here. Listen. This is the whole point I'm just trying to make. Is that look, the exclusive, I will not argue with anybody. Yes, Xbox got curb stomped when it comes to the exclusives compared to Sony this year in 2017. There's no doubt about it. But the thing of it is that next year, I said this. I said if there is not a list of Xbox games that's going to be coming out that's exclusive, then that's time for me to worry. No, I didn't. I didn't say that last year.
Yeah, you did. You said that last year and the year before.
Look, I didn't say that. Well, I don't know why y'all niggas is lying. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all better be real men and tell the goddamn truth, for real.
Hold on. Hey, watch this. Why are you worried about God of War? Why are you so scared of it? Tell the people.
I told you because I'd say no. Hold on, man. I've already said that. I thought you didn't want nobody to talk about PlayStation. I'm talking about Xbox right here.
But
Xbox, look, I have faith and full faith because what? Look at what Phil Spencer's in charge. Everything is in place. They had to everything. These things takes time. It's just like what D said.
Okay, listen. You know what?
These games are coming.
By the time them games come out, it'll be a new generation, bro. You know that, right?
Right.
That's nowhere near the truth.
You don't play no
the truth.
You don't play no games. This game is scoring low as fuck.
Hey, Z, he's trying to say something. Go ahead, Z. Go ahead, Z.
You said something.
Nigga, you sit, nigga. That's all you do. You don't get, nigga.
Listen, I would hate to question your integrity, okay? Because I care for you.
This nigga drunk, man.
But you said to me, tell the truth, right?
Yeah.
Weren't you not guys that told me to wait to Comic-Con for Crackdown when I said I was concerned the game looked like dog shit?
And they didn't even show that dog shit.
Comic-Con.
We did, and I said that you was right about it. Comic-Con was a disappointment. I didn't say that. I said it on PTSD.
No, that's not what you said.
Go ahead.
Whole generation been a disappointment, nigga.
That to me, you guys.
You a disappointment. Shut up.
Yeah, his whole
Hold on, Z Tom. Let him get this
video game event. Come on, let's not make this into conversation much. Let Z finish.
Okay. So when I told you guys that I was concerned about Crackdown and them not really showing it at E3, Z, you bugging out. They're gonna have who you showing at Comic-Con? I remember I stopped my live stream, turned around and watched Comic-Con with my live stream. And I said, "What is it? A 360 time? That game was like dog shit." And that was Saturday. Sunday we went on BGST. I said, see, Comic-Con. No, they couldn't show the X because it didn't pass NFC and all this other shit right here. I said, what?
Well, that was the truth. They did show the Xbox.
They showed it at E3. Hold on. I said, what? And then you motherfuckers had the nerve that told me to wait to the Tokyo Game Show. I said, what?
I didn't say no shit like that. I said wait until next E3.
They see, you know what?
The Tokyo Game Show.
Hang on, y'all listen. I got to go. I hope y'all entertained, because see, this is how.
I did not say.
You being messy now.
Y'all PlayStation niggas will go to the end of each other.
You know
this is great. This is great.
Why is it so bad?
Y'all niggas don't like to hear the truth, man.
Hey, why is it so bad?
I'm enjoying my Xbox. If you're not enjoying it, then you can go. You got a PlayStation as well. You can stay over there. I don't care. I'm enjoying it.
But why is it so bad for an Xbox fan? A long time. You got a long time Xbox fan.
I understand your concern. I get your concern. I never disputed your concern.
Fonz, run that back, Fonz. Hey, Mega, hold on, man.
Overboard. I really do.
Alex, you can't talk to
Hold on.
Shut up.
What's wrong with a long-time Xbox fan like Zaire is? I'm a long-time Xbox fan too. I've been there since the beginning as well. I was doing the beta with the Xbox Live. I was there. But the point is, what is wrong with somebody being upset with how the game's lineup is currently and where it's going?
I'm not upset about that. When he comes at us
Sunday, you sound upset.
The thing of it was that I was just getting tired of the fact that
right now, because you know what I'm saying.
If you keep every time I watch them there every video that you make, Z, and you keep making the same argument, and that's fine. And you got a lot of people that believe you, but then you also have a lot of
you guys, and I'm gonna say you, Xbox, and Crap Gamer, all three of you. All three of you jumped on Zaire. Jumped Zaire, bro. You guys jumped him, bro.
I get jumped all the fucking time, and I don't hear y'all. I don't hear none of y'all.
That is true.
You know what Fonzarelli sound like on that TK Wanky shit right now.
I think the other is that
I'm not upset over it. You're the one crying about this. I'm not. I'm a grown ass man. I don't cry over video games.
I just want to say this point here. I think the issue is that you're not admitting that
I need to go hit the
Xbox exclusive lineup is kind of weak. Like
no, it is weak. Just say it.
It's weak. It's weak, and we need to do better. Now,
was perfect. No,
I think we did a good job pressing them, and I think we need to be patient. But at the same time, we can't say that there's not an issue there, because there's an issue there.
I never said that there wasn't.
And if they don't rectify it next year, it's going to be a really big issue.
That's what I said. I said if they don't get this shit together, and you can go check the tape. You can go to BGST and check the tape.
Yeah, you said wait. You said Shannon was doing a great job, bro.
Hell yeah,
I said you gotta give Shannon a chance.
Hold on, who said Shannon was doing a great job?
I said I think she's doing. I said you got to give these.
That's taking it too far, K-Man. That's taking it too far.
Hold on.
Hang on, I'm gonna put this way. Y'all always talk about somebody else's job. And y'all do their job. I can't say I can do a senator job. Y'all always want to talk about what somebody else is doing.
Waiting for games.
Why do you give a fuck?
Yo, 100. If you hire somebody to cut your grass and they fuck the shit all up and they shitting all on the corner, you talking about the job. So of course the same thing, yo.
If my daughter fucks up my grass, I know what I'm gonna fire him.
I get what y'all saying about
this. Is ridiculous. I'm not understanding why he's getting upset to the point of where people thinking that. Man, God, this is crazy.
I ain't nervous about God of War. The narrative, it looks kind of shaky.
Zeke can say something about whatever he wants to, but when I say something, then it's got to be made into this.
Because you're living off the land, K-Meg. You want you to think better for yourself, man.
Now, look, you think better just for you. You need to do better. Look, man, I'm absolutely fine. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to like what I have. My point of view.
I need to go buy me a bottle. I need to go buy me another bottle. My name ain't no Miss. I don't use Mister no more.
Just get over that.
Me and Mega go. Me and Mega like, you know what I'm saying? We going like the bed. We going to the grave together.
Listen, if you enjoyed the show today, hit the like button.
Hit that like button.
Drop $2 in super chat. I appreciate it. I mean, that was what to grow the platform. I appreciate it. All the Patreon supporters, I appreciate it.
This nigga called us an ex-coon. Fuck Fat Gamer. I kicked the rest of that nigga glass house out.
My Xbox, I got plenty of games. How many games you got, you toothless motherfucker?
Oh, damn.
Who's he talking about?
Yeah, I'm Fat Gamer's bitch ass.
Now, niggas gonna sit there. You want to talk to him, call us a coon? Hey, I'm an ex-coon. I kicked the ass of that glass house out.
K-Megan got hella hot when someone called him Uncle Tom, bro. That shit, I had to record it. That shit going out live in a couple
all day,
you got time to record. Hang on. How in the hell you got time to record shit that you can't make no fucking? You got time to make videos about me,
that nigga ain't nothing but crump side bullshit.
You ain't honey.
Crump side, you niggas created it. What the fuck you talking about?
Who do I talk? Who do I make videos about? Nobody.
Exposing yourself.
Hey, all day. Everybody in the chat wants to know what all days
saying stuff that I enjoy.
Podcast. What's going on with that?
Come on, man.
I don't know. 16-hour road trip. I don't know.
This nigga K-Mega is living off the land, bro.
You living off of others.
Like button.
And that's another story. And that's another
shit. Hey, but I got receipts though.
You ain't got no receipts.
Niggas play games for 5 minutes and turn the shit off. The fuck out of here.
Hang on.